Today we are going to discuss about the most important concept of who taken by Dan used to improve your all areas of English. So welcome back to Smile English Lord, and of course I'm Zeeshan. So get let's started. The topic is that the World AIDS Day. The World AIDS Day. It is travesty that decades after HIV/AIDS first perplexed, medics' awareness about the disease remains low in Pakistan, particularly among vulnerable populations, as HIV/AIDS incident dropped worldwide in 2023. Some 39.9 m people lived with HIV. 53 PCR women or girls. Pakistan figures are proliferating according to UNAIDS. The country HIV areas stood at 27,000 in 2022, while the latent forecast HIV pervasiveness to be less than 0.1 PC in the general population, with some 165,000 people living with the virus. That travesty that perplexed medics' awareness that among vulnerables as HIV/AIDS incident with people lived with proliferating stood at forecast HIV pervasiveness to be less. That important meaning is that travesty and absurd are graphic misrepresentations, a grossly inferior imitations, a battlefield trial in travesty of justice. Perplexed, confused, or puzzled, the scientists were perplexed by a new discovery. Bewildered. Awareness is state or level of consciousness where sense data can be confirmed by observer. Vulnerable more are most likely to be exposed to the chance of being attacked or harmed either physically or emotionally. You are vulnerable to be bullied by someone at schools. Exposed to attack, defenseless, helpless, powerless, unguarded, unprotected, weak, or vulnerable. Proliferating proliferate proliferates present participle proliferating simple past and past participle proliferated to increase in number or spread rapidly or multiply to flowers proliferated rapidly or spring stood at stood at to be in a specific positions or location physically or metaphorically to be a particular point or level such as stage or milestone or statistics, to be in a state of being condition such as state of mind or state of affairs. That important stood at was at remained at stayed at positioned at located at. Forecast predictions or estimates of future events, weather or trends. Important synonym is that predictions, projections, prognostications, estimates, projections. Pervasiveness, the quality of being pervasive or spreading throughout the something. Pervasiveness is ubiquity, widespreadness, prevalence. Community omnipresence. On World AIDS Day, the country's second forest rate of HIV escalation in the Asia Pacific regions should put its health official and policy market to the test for their callous or dotted collective response with vigilance information and testing initiatives are visually non-existent and the stigma attached to infection is unaddressed. The term that describes a situation where something often a conflict or problem increase intensify severity or magnitude. Escalation synonym is that escalations an increase in intensity or severity or magnitude of situation or conflict. The term is often used to various contexts including conflict resolution, business, politics, and personal relationship. The escalation is intensifications, worsenings, expansions, heightenings, amplifications. Callous showing our sympathy or passions for others. The word is often used to describe someone's behavior, attitude, being harsh, uncaring, or unfeeling. Important synonym is that curious is that heartless, cruel, uncaring, unfeeling incentives. Ousted, ousted. Lacking in modernity or accuracy, no longer relevant or useful, old fashioned or obsolete. Non conforming or current standard or practice, this word is often used to describe ideas, technologies, methods, practice, or were once useful but are not longer effective or relevant. A term that describes a state, watchful attentions, vigilance. The state of being watchful and attentive. This word is often used to describe a situation where someone or is being careful or attentive, often prevent to detect something. That important synonym vigilance, watchfulness, alertness, attention, observance, or surveillance. Initiative new or innovative project program activities. This word is often used to various contexts including business, education, healthcare, and social internship. Important synonym initiatives, project, program, activities, efforts, and undertakings. Stigma. Stigma, a negative label or perception attached to something or someone. This word is often used to describe negative social consequences of being associated with a particular group, behavior, or condition. Stigma, important synonyms: shame, disgrace, disapprovals, stereotypes, and prejudice. This year, the UN notes that the presence of AIDS mandates that we reach the engage everyone who is living with at risk for or affected by HIV. This World AIDS Day is called to actions to protect everyone's health by protecting everyone's rights. Leaders need to take the right path despite AIDS becoming more manageable due to medical advancement. Related complications claimed 63,000 lives at last year. This alone should fill the authorities with a sense of foreboding as the ounce of the spread falls largely or health providers in Pakistan. Scores contract the virus through affected medical equipment and poorly screened Blood samples. The most recent health debacle at Multan Nishat Hospital served as heroic instance. So important meaning is that mandates engage affected by needs to despite complications forbiddings on of debacle at Multan. That mandates official instruction or order issued by higher authorities such as government, court of regulatory agency. This term often used to contexts such as laws, politics, business, and governance. The important mandate synonym is that directives, instructions, order, requirement, regulations. Engage. To participate or become involved in an activity, discussions, or situation, this word is often used to various contexts, including personal relationship, education, marketing, and machines. Important synonym is that participate, involve, interact, communicate, or connect. Affected by. Affected by, influence, or impacted by something or someone. This phrase is often used to describe how some or something is influenced by external factors such as emotions, events, or circumstances. Affected by, influenced by, impacted by, touched by, moved by, impacted by. Needs to. Needs to require something or happen or done. This phrase is often used to describe necessary actions or step must be taken. Important synonym have to, must, require, necessitate, ought to. Despite means in spite of something, notwithstanding something, regardless of something, even though something. Although this word is often used to introduce contrasting idea to indicate that something unaccepted has happened. Complications. Problems or difficulties that arise from a situation or condition. This term is often used to in various contexts including medicine, technology, and everyday. The word that describe feelings, impending doom, danger, or unpleasantness. Forebodings, a feeling or anxiety or apprehensions about something that is going to happen. This word is often used to describe a situation where something has a feeling of unseen or apprehensions about something that is going to happen. Foreboding is synonym omnibus, menacing, threatening, unsettling, sinister. Also, is a responsibility, burden, obligation that is placed on someone or something. It can imply a sense of duty, liability, accountability. Responsibility or burden that is assigned to someone or something. Important synonym owns to responsibility, burden of, duty of, obligation, liability of. The debacle at means a complete failure or collapse or something. This phrase is often used to describe a situation where something has gone terribly wrong, often with embarrassing or humiliating consequences. Important synonym is debacle, fiasco, disaster, catastrophic, and calamity, failure. This day must be viewed as a rallying call enhance actions through scaled up testing oversight to reduce the risk of transmission, advocacy to transform the societal attitude, and heightened screening for sexual abuses victims, jail inmates, their children. Pakistan does not have time to its side and have aids to end as a public health threat by 2030. The right to health must become sacrosanct. That important meaning is that must be viewed, relying calls enhance, scaled up, scaled up, oversight to advocacy to animate children's threat by sacrosanct. Viewed must be viewed, should be considered or explained carefully. This phrase is often used to convey that something is important, relevant, or worthy of considerations. Must be viewed synonym should be considered, requires examinations, needs to be evaluated, deserve attention, warrant security. Relying call, a call to action that inspires, that motivates people to work together towards a common goal. This phrase is often used to describe a powerful and inspiring message that brings people together and motivate them to take actions. Relying call, important synonym is that call to actions, mobilizing cry, battle cry, motto, slogans. That is enhanced. Enhanced is improved or increased in values, quality, effectiveness. This term is often used to describe a product, service, experience that have been improved in ungraded. Important synonym is that improved, upgraded, modified, or increased, augmented. Scaled up means increased in size, scope, or intensity. This term is often used to describe project initiatives or system that has been expanded to enlarge achievement, great scale or impact. Important synonym is that expanded, enlarged, amplified, magnified, or increased. That oversight to means. Important synonym is that supervision of, monitoring of, regulation of, governance of, stewardship of. Advocacy to means synonyms. Advocacy to include support for promotion, championing, or defense. Representation of threat by a danger or menace posed by someone or something. Threat by important synonym is the danger posed by means of, risk from, hazard posed by, peril from. Sacrosanct. The important, this word is described to something that is considered sacred, inviolable, or beyond criticism. Important synonym is that sacrosanct include inviolable, sacred, invulnerable, protected, and sanctified. So I hope this video is very important for to help all area of English, that this video is very important. Please subscribe and share. Thank you very much.